This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for October 17, 2023. And in the news this evening, killer hit is among 7 listed as persons of interest by Kingston West Police. Law enforcers in Kingston West have listed 7 individuals as persons of interest as they continue investigations into a number of major crimes in the division. The following persons are asked to report immediately to the Denham Town Criminal Investigation Branch. They are Neil Williams, otherwise called Killer; Carrion Moore, otherwise called Reds, Speckles, and Redo; a male known only as a Popo; a male known only as a Short Man; Wayne Gale, otherwise called Bobo Beggs; Trike, otherwise called Hittis, a man known only as a Buddy. As they urge persons to come forward and share any information that could assist with their investigations, the Kingston West Police have sought to reassure the public that all information shared will be handled with the utmost confidentiality. Anyone with information can make an anonymous report to Crime Stop at 311 or NIB tip line at 811 or call the nearest police station. Clarendon man allegedly kills a brother, seeks a neighbor's help to bury body. A 32-year-old man who is said to have asked for his neighbor's help to bury his brother, who he allegedly killed earlier, has been taken into police custody. The man, whose name police have declined to release, has been detained for allegedly killing 43-year-old George Jones, a farmer. Both brothers lived in Johnny's Hill in Clarendon. Information reaching the news is that around 6:30 p.m. on Monday, the suspect, who is believed to have suffered from a mental disorder, was at home with his brother when a dispute developed. Police said during the dispute, a machete was used to inflict several chop wounds to Jones's head and upper back. Around 7 on Tuesday morning, police said the suspect told his neighbor that he killed his brother and needed his assistance to dig a hole and bury his body. The police were summoned and upon entering the premises, found George Jones lying face down in a pool of blood next to a fowl coop in the back of the yard. The body was clad in black jeans pants, barefooted and shirtless, with what appeared to be chop wounds to his head and upper back, the police said. The suspect was taken into custody, the scene processed, and Jones's body transported to the Maypen Hospital, where death was confirmed. Son on the run after setting Stony Hill house on fire. The police are searching for a man who on Monday night set his house on Brooks Level Road in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on fire with his sickly mother and an 18-month-old child inside. The man fled the scene. Units from the Stony Hill and Halfway Tree fire stations responded to the blaze. The news team visited the property today, where persons were seen clearing out rubble. Donovan Fennell, a brother of the man on the run, described his action as cold. Member of Parliament for West Rural St. Andrew, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, visited the now homeless family earlier today. Thieves break into Spanish Town Post Office. Thieves have broken into the Spanish Town Post Office in St. Catherine. The discovery was made this morning by personnel who turned up for work. The building has been closed as investigators from the Spanish Town Police probe the incident. It is yet to be ascertained if anything was stolen. The incident left the users of the post office disappointed. "This is a very bad day for me, as this is where I do all my business. This is a big setback," Lloyd Millington told the news. Similar sentiments were expressed by others who had to turn back due to the break-in. Music selector shot dead in Spanish Town. Homicide detectives are probing the murder of a music selector in Spanish Town, St. Catherine this morning. David Palmer, 40, was shot dead in Dempsey Pen about 10:45 a.m. Investigators reported that residents heard loud explosions in the area and discovered the body of Mr. Palmer with bullet wounds. Fourth person dies following motorcycle crash in West Marland. A fourth person has died following a deadly motorcycle crash in Waterworks, West Marland on Monday. The deceased is 17-year-old Oisin Solomon of Ashton District in the parish, who was a pillion rider on one of 3 motorcycles which collided with a truck. The teen had been admitted to hospital in serious condition. He died at 11:45 Tuesday morning. The 3 other motorcyclists involved in the crash died on Monday. The men reportedly collided with a truck about 6 p.m. while traveling on the Waterworks Road. They have been identified as 18-year-old Jermaine Scott of Darlington, 24-year-old Riley McLeod of York Mountain, and a man known only as Sanjay. Assistant Commissioner Gary McKenzie, head of the JCF's Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch, said the collision resulted in one of the motorcycles bursting into flames, which damaged a section of the truck. He said the motorcycle riders and the pillion rider were not wearing helmets. As at October 17, there were 324 road fatalities resulting from 299 collisions. The National Road Safety Council reported that, as at October 12, motorcyclists accounted for 105 of the total number of deaths. Suspect held after man killed with a speed handle in St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth police are reporting that a suspect is in custody in relation to the killing of a man with a speed handle during a dispute in Trial District near Junction in St. Elizabeth on Monday. Police named the deceased man as Joanne Witter, 24, otherwise called Iron, a resident and a laborer of Trial District. A police report said about 3 p.m., Witter and a man were at a bar on the Down Country Main Road in Trial when an argument developed between them. Police said the man left the bar and went outside and waited for Witter before attacking the now deceased with a metal object and hitting him several times in the head. The man reportedly escaped on foot in the area. Sources told the news that the suspect is believed to be of an unsound mind. It is also said that Witter was trying to walk away from his attacker by going on his motorcycle when he was bludgeoned with a speed handle, resulting in it being lodged in his head, causing him to collapse. Witter was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Suspected hitman charged with the murder of U.S. citizen in St. Catherine. The St. Catherine police have arrested and charged the suspected hitman for the murder of a foreign national. Kerry Rutherford, otherwise known as the Mad One, was arrested on the weekend. He is suspected to have fatally shot Shernet Hammond, an American citizen, in late September in Fraser's Content, St. Catherine. Miss Hammond was returning from a funeral at Meadowrest Memorial Gardens when, upon reaching the Red Pond area, the accused stepped into the road and opened fire on the vehicle she was in. Miss Hammond received gunshot wounds to her head and upper body. She was pronounced dead at hospital, while another man was treated for gunshot injuries and released. Senior Superintendent Howard Chambers, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Division, said Mr. Rutherford is being further investigated for a series of other murders dating back to 2018.
We are investigating this said person around some other murders. He'll be questioned today relative also to the murder of a Chinese national which took place sometime in 2018. We are also investigating this said person around other murders that took place within that same area of Fraser's Content. On our side, I haven't established any motive. Yes. However, based on what we get so far, it would dawn on us that this man was operating as a hitman. When you look at the overall performance this year, in comparison to last year, division is still doing pretty much well. As of today, we are at 22% less as it relates to murders and shootings. Though, when you look at the stats, we have more multiple fatalities for each incident. We continue to monitor our hotspot areas and we continue to do the analysis. And as I said before, we definitely have a few violence producers in this division that we continue to pursue.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.